Norton says it's reviving a legend. But is this really about racing heritage, or just clever marketing dressed up in pink and black? This week, on the Sunday of the British MotoGP weekend at Silverstone, Norton pulled back the curtain on something unexpected. A one-off version of its flagship Manx R superbike, built in partnership with a brand called Peaceful Research. Alongside the bike, they dropped a small capsule clothing collection, a hoodie, a t-shirt, and a cap. On paper, it sounds like classic British motorsport pageantry. In practice, it raises a few uncomfortable questions. Let's start with what we actually know. The base Manx R already carries a price tag north of £20,000. Step up to the Apex edition, and you're paying nearly £25,000. Want the full signature treatment, with carbon bodywork and bespoke startup sequences? That'll set you back almost £39,000. This is not a motorcycle built for the average rider. It's a status object. So when Norton unveils a flashy pink and black one-off, paraded for the cameras at Silverstone, with no confirmed price and no confirmed release, the skeptic in me has to ask, who is this actually for? Norton describes Peaceful Research simply as a contemporary motorsport and lifestyle goods company. That's a fairly vague description for a partner getting equal billing on one of the boldest liveries this brand has ever produced. There's no mention of engineering collaboration here. No performance upgrades. No new components. This isn't a technical partnership. It's a paint job and a hoodie. And that matters, because it fits a pattern we're seeing across the motorcycle industry right now. Heritage brands, chasing relevance with younger, more fashion-conscious audiences, increasingly lean on streetwear collaborations instead of, say, lowering the barrier to entry, or investing further into performance and accessibility. Norton, a brand that's been rebuilt from near collapse more than once, is choosing to spend its comeback narrative on a lifestyle crossover, rather than answering the question most riders actually care about. When does affordable, accessible Norton engineering trickle down? To be fair, spectacle sells. A bold one-off at a home MotoGP round generates headlines, social shares, and brand heat, and Norton clearly knows that. The bike genuinely stood out against the brand's usual palette of silvers, blacks, and greys. There's nothing inherently wrong with a company having fun with its image. But transparency matters too. We still don't know if this one-off will ever go on sale, and if it does, what it might cost on top of an already steep starting price. We don't know what Peaceful Research actually contributes beyond branding. And we don't know whether this signals where Norton's priorities really sit going forward, heritage engineering or heritage marketing. For a brand rebuilding its reputation after years of turbulence, image matters. But so does substance. A striking colorway and a capsule hoodie collection make for a good headline. On their own, they don't make for a stronger motorcycle company.